fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck those socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass very faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, so my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck those socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass very faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, so my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? Well, I want to talk about yesterday because I want this documented. I wrote about it, and I'm going to talk about it. Yesterday, I revealed that DARPA and the CIA and NSA and anybody affiliated with these British-owned corporations, which are owned by my family members, the Windsors and Rothschilds, my cousins, through slave lineage, that do not want the Black Reparations lawsuit to be known, or the fact that I exist, because then they would have to be audited to find out exactly how much money they have and exactly how much money I am rightfully, by blood, born to have. Seriously. So now I'm exposing their machinery that they use on their own nephew because they want me dead. Because they're a bunch of white, Nazi, inbred, supremacist, white supremacy superiorist. They want everybody dead. But first they want me dead. So they want it to look like that I'm going to die of natural causes. Either of poverty, either I'm going to kill myself, or have a heart attack. Now, I'm going to reveal what they specifically, how, and why they back up everything in the memory. What I mean by memory is your computer, your cell phone, and it coincides with your real brain because it's a consistently evolving, changing mechanism, and they back up your brain, a copy of your brain, a holographic digital encoding copy of your brain every day in your computer memory. So then they can access it through Tempest, through Echelon, through HAARP, and then send chemtrails, which has nanotechnology, to specifically alter your DNA or whatever they please. I'm not kidding. This is the nature of gang stalking. And the people that gang stalk me are my own family members. The wretched Rothschilds and Windsors, which are also related to the white Breedloves and Lovejoys. So let's get into how these mechanisms work. Because yesterday I had to redo the first video that I recorded talking about this, talking about them backing up your brain mapping in the memory. They froze my recorder. So then I recorded another one. And then when I put it up, tried to put it on YouTube, they corrupted the video. So then I had to redo the video and put it back up. So I want you to know, just by trial and error, the information that I'm releasing right now, because they're doing everything in their power to keep me from releasing it, should let you know that I'm really, really on to something. And I want you to know I know these things because I have to undo my assassin, CIA, NSA, Project Montauk mind control, and I have basically walking everyone through what I'm learning about what they've done to me and then making it public. Day by day, and they know this. So I want you to understand the full mechanics of how everything works, okay? Now I want you to understand that these entities that the Rothschilds and Windsors have basically gave humanity to, they're absolute pure evil. And I want you to really understand that this evil is very old. The techniques and the things that they use are very old techniques passed down by demons. Now, I want you to understand the foundation of what the Rothschilds and Windsors have done with the satanic cult and carrying on the torch, so to speak, for the occult. Now, the occult started with Lucifer. Lucifer's real name was just the name of a man, Alexander, a time traveler. I'm not kidding. So somehow Alexander, somebody, probably the Nazis, went back to the 1800s, late 1800s, and got in cahoots with this man Alexander. I want you to understand witchcraft is not as old as they want you to believe it is. This is why in the late 1800s, early 1900s, you have the Luciferian age, so to speak, when witches and warlocks and all that stuff really came to power and let the world know they're here. This is their foundation. So what they've done is, with time travel and with outright lies, created an alternate timeline where we believe that, they descended from the Nephilims and, they started the war in heaven with God and all this stuff. That's not true, people. What they did was they used time travel to do this. All these giant Nephilim bones and all of this stuff that you see that are really old, that seem to be coming from the past, those are genetic manipulations from them. You can see remnants in their movie, like Avatar, for instance. Like the tall blue aliens. I mean, can you even, just for 1 second, fathom if you're a psychotic Nazi and you have time travel, and your favorite thing is writing propaganda because you love writing comic books and brainwashing kids with comic books and brainwashing people with books in general, and because your whole society, the Nazi society, was single-handedly brought about to go around the world and destroy books and to destroy history so they could remake history into their own fictitious fantasy lies. Now I want you to understand that they've taken this to a whole new level now. A digital level. A digital witchcraft level. And when they get your brain mapping, they are consistently cursing specific parts of your brain. That's simply, in a nutshell, what they do and what it's all about. CIA mind control is about Satanism. I mean, if you were to really get any CIA agent to actually really tell you, they're all Satanists. You have to be a Satanist to be in the CIA. If you're not a Satanist in the CIA, you're a low level, like Jehovah's Witness that answers the phone. Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses do get taken into the CIA and FBI to answer phones. Because they don't vote. They don't get involved in all the other stuff. They're perfect people to just answer the phones for the CIA and FBI. So on that level, you know, they don't know that the whole organization is Satanist, but they are. So I want you to understand that how the encoding works. Now, first, I'm going to give you their demon roll call. They have a demon called Scavenger, which usually goes through your trash and which operates with the barcode. I've explained how the barcode is used against you as a silent acceptance of the 666 of the beast encoding, just to get food or anything that you want to buy. So in order to recurse you, they use brain mapping, access your credit card, because most people use credit to buy food, see what you bought, then they use the scavenger demon to go wherever your trash is, because it can just materialize like right through the barcode. That's what the barcode is designed to do. And it acts as a gate for demons. I'm not kidding. So then you purchase whatever it is you purchase, and then your brain mapping, oh, he's thinking this, he's doing this, he's doing, oh, okay, well, what did he buy? Okay, he bought that, we got that. Okay, let's curse this and this and this, and send the scavenger demon through this portal with this encoding, with this barcode, and he, okay, he's there, all right. Tell him we want this curse and this curse put on this person. And that's about it. And then through close range, things like HAARP, things like satellite terrorism, they reinforce these curses in your brain through your computer, through your cell phone, because what they do is, I told you it's digital. And I want you to understand everything has a digital encoding, and anything digital can be turned into a frequency. This is why I want you to understand about the barcode and the numerical significance of it, because it's just a frequency. It's an evil frequency. It is the frequency that evil operates on. So I want you to understand this encoding of a barcode is turned into a frequency through the scavenger demon, and then the scavenger demon is sent back through the computer as a digital encoding demonic entity. And then through DARPA, through HARP, I mean, you can go anywhere. And if you don't have a cell phone, they'll usually find one of these demonic CIA fuckers to hit you with a laser tag, and then they beam it down into you with a satellite. But most people have cell phones or something digital on them, and if not, they have a microchip in them. So I want you to understand the full process of how their system works. Because they do this to me, and I've sat back, listened, learned about their demonic digital demons. But the scavenger demon is the most utilized. I mean, you can look it up online. It's a low-level demon. But it's the most utilized by them because they use it to go in and put in triggers. And also they have encryption demons. They have encoding demons. They have cancel demons. Now for you people that know about witchcraft, you know what a cancel is. Right witches, white witches, black witches, let's be real. So I'm going to explain to you what a cancel is. Say a white witch puts a curse on a black witch. Then the black witch conjures up a cancel demon. The cancel demon basically goes around and basically, tries to stalk and backtrack and figure out exactly what the white witch did to cancel out or to mess with the black witch or to mask whatever they did. And then the cancel demon will basically tell the black witch what happened, and then the black witch will design something to cancel out the white witch's spell. Now everybody's not witches. So if you're not a witch, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but honestly it works like this. So then you have the witches' removal spells. Both of them, they all use them. Then you have the thorn demons. That's one of the CIA's favorite demons to use for poisons. Thorn demons, and I want you to know that all of these things have digital encoding through DARPA and HARP, and they're utilized heavily through these people and their digital demonic computers, which is Echelon, Tempest, and HARP. They program these things into their computers to operate on witchcraft. Because I want you to understand everything has a frequency and can be broken down into a numerical sequence. Everything that I'm speaking right now can be broken down into a mathematical form and highly compressed and sent over trillions of miles in milliseconds. This is 2014, people. They don't want you to understand their shit. I want you to understand their shit because I've developed things to fuck up their shit, and I want other people to continue to develop things to fuck up their shit. And I want you to know how it operates because they think that this is the most advanced, most, godly form of intelligence ever on earth. They think that they're gods. With these digital, demonic, encoded demons. Then there's the Tin Demon. Let me tell you about the Tin Demon that is actually utilized by George Lucas's son, Chris. George Lucas's son, his encoding, his CIA, NSA, DARPA code name is Chris Tin. Sounds kind of like Christian, doesn't it? But it's not. That's his little joke. I know all about Chris because I grew up with the Lucases as a child, and Chris was a friend of mine. That's why he was put on me to stalk me and to continuously be the person, my main, shadow handler because of what his father did to my family and my father. George Lucas is one sick fuck. But like I told you, George Lucas also does what in his movies? He promotes the Sith. They want you to think, oh, it's just Star Wars. It's not real. You'll never know the power of the dark side. Whatever. You'll know all about the dark side when I get finished with this video and how stupid and pathetic they are. So the Tin Demon, specifically, now I'm going to talk about me. What Chris Tin does to me. Under the full cooperation, and we can't admit to it, by the CIA, NSA, MI666, MI5, all of them. Department of Communications, they're with all of them. And I want you to understand, all of these are owned by the British, not American organizations. There are Americans that own stock in them, like, ABBA and George Lucas. That's about it. So I want you to understand how Chris Tin operates. Chris Tin is a specific demon that controls the on-off mechanism. That's why he's called Tin. What is the on-off mechanism? Well, hackers. Got any hackers out there? What is Tintin? The sequence of Tintin? The sequence of Tintin, people, is on-off. Simple as that. So the Tintin demon, I want you to understand, is their most important demon because it gets all the information on its target and then builds on-off mechanisms. Okay, let me explain it to you. Say I make something just in my head thinking, I'm going to subconsciously, mentally, metaphysically fill my whole body at a atomic molecular level with garlic essence. Now, I want you to understand what an essence is. See, I couldn't really do that with garlic because I get sick. And my body couldn't handle chunks of garlic. But an essence is the metaphysical, spiritual mechanism of the physical aspect of. Do you understand? So if I say, okay, I'm going to do this with garlic, because garlic, witches hate garlic. Garlic is so powerful and so healing. Do you know why witches hate garlic? Do you know why that you can throw garlic at a witch and it'll make her throw up? Seriously, try doing it with garlic water. Or if you suspect somebody's a witch, people, get some garlic powder or chopped garlic and put it where they step. And then wait for them to come home and watch them step in it. And if they get sick, they throw up, they're a witch. Can guarantee you. I've done it many a times. So do you know what garlic is? Garlic is actually descended from the roots of the tree of life. That's why witches hate it, because they're about death. So I want you to understand, so I create a mechanism that's based on garlic. And let's just say it's, I don't know, about 3 trillion pounds of garlic essence. Okay, I mean, the sky's the limit, people. We're talking about thought here. So keep up. So I put this in, all my DNA to dispel all the wicked, all evil, permanently. So then, I want you to understand, when you think this, and when you actually do this consciously and physically, because anybody can do it, it's thought. If you have electricity, if you have a computer on, if you have a cell phone on, you're being mapped. And if you're a targeted individual, you're being mapped by Tempest. Because Tempest specifically monitors your magnetic field through electricity. So if there's a change, a heightened vibration in your magnetic field, alarms with Tempest go off. Uh-oh. He's vibrating at a higher frequency. We can't have that. Get over there, 10. And so 10 comes in and, finds out, okay, looks at the old brain map, and then looks at the new brain map. Oh, that's what they did. Okay. So I'm going to go in there and turn it off. Remember I said the 10-10 mechanism is on and off. This is exactly what they do. Because I want you to understand the 10-10 mechanism is also utilized in mind control assassin triggers. Now, I want you to understand how DARPA and why the NSA and CIA are so scared of what I'm saying. I'm talking about the system of how they utilize assassins. Have you realized that? I'm talking about the CIA and NSA's assassin program. Now, I want you to understand about 10-10, on-off. Say you have an assassin that has mad ninja skills, mad computer skills, just insane assassin, but you want to keep him under control. So you put in triggers. So you have one specific encoding that when you want this assassin to go and do this, and is under complete mind control, already given the task who to kill, and is basically unstoppable, you send the encoding with the 10-10 mechanism to be like on. We're going to flip this on, ninja skills, flip kill this person on, flip kill this person on, because they're all turned off. They turn them on through 10-10. on off. So then they turn off this personality, oh, this will interfere with the mission, we're going to turn that personality off. They program you with multiples. They program me with multiples. They literally took apart my brain and said, okay, we're going to put this part here, this part here, this part here. And then when you're like, say, Zacchaeus, all these switches are on. But say when you're like the assassin, turn all the switches for Zacchaeus off and turn all the switches for the assassin on. This is what it means to be triggered and to be an assassin, mind control assassin of the CIA or NSA or Russia or anybody else that uses the mind control assassin programming. It takes a long time for them to do this. They have to literally shatter your mind, destroy your mind, and then when you're so shattered, they instate the programming and the multiples. So I want you to understand, DARPA is trying to do this to whoever they please. What they're trying to do, and I'm about to tell you something that is going to rock the foundation of DARPA and the CIA. What they're trying to do is they're trying to bypass all the facilities, all of the, raping and pillaging and shattering the mind. And they're trying to go directly just creating an assassin through the sleep, through remote monitoring. I'm not kidding. See, they don't want to use millions and millions of dollars and spend millions of dollars on scientists. They already have. They've already done this countless amount of times with people. And they have all the false memory syndrome and all the science and all that stuff, all digitally encoded, and it can be pushed into somebody's head without them knowing. And then, on off, switch, okay. We got a brain map, okay. So that's Janie. Okay, well, send Janie the Ninja Assassin program because we want Janie to kill, this person and this person because Janie's going to be there. And so flip Janie off, flip the assassin programming on, have Janie kill this person, this person, this person, and then have her return home and then flip her back on. And she never knows that she's an assassin. This is what DARPA and the NSA and the CIA are doing right now. With cell phones, with computers, with anything, people. So I suspect they will probably try to hack my computer again because, this is more detrimental to them. So back again, let's talk about their connector demon. Their connector demon is the one that goes back and tries to fix all the broken down connections for them in your neuro brain cortex. Now what I mean by this, I want you to get a good clear picture. The CIA has been spending a lot of time brain mapping people and building new neurological pathways for them and altering people's minds. So then when it starts to break down, which in mind control assassins this happens a lot, because my programming has broken down. Oh no, this is what I'm talking about. So then they have the connector demon. They're always using the connector demon on me to come back and reconnect all the broken neurological pathways to shut the assassin down. So only, Zacchaeus is operating. But now I can tell you the neurological pathways with the assassin and Zacchaeus have fused. So they're trying to use a connector to separate them again. So again, white witches, I know my shit. But I know y'all couldn't even dream that they've gone this far. So to you black witches, warlocks, Satanists, this is your shit. This is your shit that, you walk around, whatever. So, now I hope you're getting a good picture of brain mapping, how far they've gone, CIA mind control, and what they're trying to do. And when they have these shootings, like in Walmart, like the Batman movie shootout, these were all test programs to see if they're assassin programming through DARPA, through cell phones and computers, through electronic magnetic field alteration, through Tempest. These were all tests to see if they work. Because if they get their way, and if these things work, they can turn anybody into a mind-controlled assassin. This is why they're trying to kill off people like me and Laurel Aston, because we've already served our purpose. They've run enough experiments on us and, had the brain mapping and even, have our assassin skills cataloged so they can just download them into anybody they want. This is what the Mexican cartel don't want you to know. This is why they think they're so invincible. No, I'm not kidding. Let me say it again. I'm going to use Laurel Aston as an example because she's gone on record and she's much more of a proven CIA asset than me. Laurel Aston made millions and millions and millions of dollars for the US government being traded and bought to assassinate people, to do whatever these cartel fucks wanted done. So the government decided, okay, well, she's not going to play ball. We need to start brain mapping her. So they started brain mapping her and brain mapping her Shaolin skills. She was trained by a Shaolin master, Bruce Lee's actual teacher and master. The old guy, really old guy. She trained with him. And the CIA killed him because they found out that he was training kids to undo their mind control when he was trying to basically save them. So I want you to understand that everything has brain mapping. This is why Laurel Aston is on a hiatus now. Because I've known about this and I've been fighting this much longer than her. Because she would live off her cell phone. They would make sure she wouldn't have a computer so she couldn't really communicate, but they had to have her with a cell phone. This is why she was allowed to have a cell phone. They would destroy everything that this woman had in her house, break in her house, break her computer, break any other thing digital other than a cell phone. Because they were brain mapping her. Mapping out her brain and trying to utilize her assassin skills and encode everything so they can share them and encode them with their other assassins that are hooked up to speed learning machines. I'm not kidding. This is what they do. So say you have a half-ass assassin that never trained with a Shaolin master, that didn't know these things. And then all of a sudden, they get, say, Laurel Aston's encoding beamed into their brain and locked down by triggers, and then they have her skills. This is what the CIA has done now. And for a specific price, if you're a Mexican carteler, you can have these beamed right into one of your essays. And then he's a really tough assassin. And then the CIA at a push of a button can take it right back. It's 2014, people. This is the root of all evil. So I can tell you that they don't have that for me. And I can honestly tell you that they don't have Laurel Aston's encoding anymore. Now I want you to understand, people, I'm not a hacker. I'm a thinker. And that's the worst thing that they could have done. Because you don't have to know how to hack. You just have to know how to think and be very good at it. Because they already got you jacked in to Tempest, a multi-trillion-dollar supercomputer. And then they got Echelon, another multi-trillion-dollar supercomputer. And then they got HAARP, another multi-trillion-dollar supercomputer. And they got me jacked into these things all the time, just by thinking. So, what are you going to think, people? Are you online? Are you going to get hip to the game? Are you going to let these machines suppress you? Or are you going to start being more intelligent than their multi-trillion-dollar machines? It's as simple as that. I mean, I want you to understand that Echelon, Tempest, and HAARP couldn't fuck with me. Because if they could, you wouldn't be listening to me. And this is the honest to God truth. I mean, how do you think I know what I'm telling you? I'm not a hacker, I'm a thinker. And once you understand, what you can do with the mind, it works two ways. I mean, you got to learn how to think because, okay, let me make an example. I know that Tempest is listening to my brain. I know that Echelon is listening to my brain. I know Tempest is jacking into my electricity to alter my magnetic field. I know that the US government is opening up conduits from Sith-infested worlds directly from a Sith queen that's encoding her stuff through Tempest to directly throw her new Siths into my body and then try to microwave my stomach so her Sith offspring will grow even faster. So when I take a shit, they go into the water and spread out. I'm not kidding. They have me as a Sith host. And the queen infects me, and then she puts Siths in my stomach and in my food. And then they, get a little bit of my DNA because they live off your shit. They're disgusting. They're parasites. So then when I poop, they go into the water, and then, they grow. They've been doing this to me. Using me as a Sith host for a long time because I'm an assassin, and the Siths want assassins. They are the League of Assassins. That's what the Sith is. They are the League of Assassins that basically, kind of just took over space. But Lucas don't really tell you about that. But they put the League of Assassins in Batman. Which Batman comes from Ba, a demonic entity. Look it up. So anyway, I'm letting it all out, CIA. What you do to me, what you utilize me for. When you open your conduits with your satellites and microwave weaponry, and you're opening it from a Sith queen, so the Sith queen can directly teleport her Siths in me, in my stomach, in my head when I eat. Because the Siths want the strongest and most intelligent and most deadly. So who is that right now? U.S. government? Who is that CIA, NSA? Who is that Rothschild fucking Nazi scumbags? I don't see Alex Jones talking about this shit. That's one of your bitches. I don't see David Icke talking about this shit. That's one of your bitches. I don't see Snowden talking about this shit. That's one of your bitches. So all you guys that are at the top of the truth movement, right? So I can bet you, probably in a week or a few days or whatever, maybe, they're going to try to find a way to talk about this stuff. They got people trying to make exposés on this stuff to try to keep up. I doubt it. They don't have the balls to talk about this stuff. So anyway, this is what they do to me. This is why I have NSA, CIA, Mexican cartellers all around me. And then Mr. Cesar Augusta, Mr. I'm untouchable, I'm going to set up an office right across the street from you. After I stole 70 grand from you. So you just want to come kill me every day. This is what mind control and psychotic manipulation is. It's what they do. So now you understand the process of how much the government spends on me because they want stronger Sith. They want me to breed with the Sith Queen, the parasites. And so then the parasites get my DNA and then go out and attack you. But guess what? It doesn't happen. Because, like I told you, I'm very smart. And I'm not going to really tell you how I combated this. But I can tell you my floor is vibrating right now, and the U.S. government is trying to open a conduit and a pathway to another Sith Queen. so they can come in and try to use some more stronger Sith to sit in my stomach for a little bit, then attack me, and then increase the power to my Sith triggers and get me back under control. It's the same fucking process every fucking day. I'm so sick of it. I have radiation burns on my back to prove it. They're so desperate, people, you have no idea. And that's why Caesar Augustus stole $70,000 from me and Laurel Aston. Because they set up a parameter, they set up fields, they set up people with EEG machines, they set up even a Sith Queen habitat in this whole area. They spent millions of dollars on this operation. And we want to move. That was our plan, to get that money and move. And now we're stuck in this fucking place because the CIA has a parameter set up to basically try to fucking kill us and to make it look natural, and then the asshole that stole the money is right across the street. So, I mean, the plan was to come here, stay here, you know, not that long. Exchange the money and just keep moving. But CIA can't have that. Sith Queen can't have that. She's addicted, psychotic bitch, because they've never seen someone adapt to their shit and then turn around and fucking destroy it. They've never seen this. I mean, they infected me with the Sith when I was off-world in Paris. And then they reinfected me with another Sith through my boots, which I suspect that all the US military that wears Vipers and Magnum boots, they're all infected. But again, can you think? I can. And I thought my way out of this and learned about it. And now I'm sharing the most highly disclosed Stargate, Project Montauk, CIA, NSA, MI666 assassin secrets with you for free. So anyway, have a good day. Walk in the light. And Russia, I mean, come on. Japan, China, all the people that are against these Nazi dumbass fuckers. How much is this information worth? I mean, let's be honest. How much do you guys spend a year on trying to find out the shit that I just told you, huh? How much? Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. I mean, you think you could at least give me, you know, since somebody dropped 100,000 on me, 200, 500, even $1 million. I mean, do you want me to write this down and say, hey, Kremlin, let's meet somewhere? Here are my videotapes? Because this is the shit that, you know, they pay millions of dollars for. And I'm putting it on YouTube. Do you know how sick these motherfuckers are? They're turning over in their graves and saying, fuck, I'm dead. That's right, that's why I'm doing it. So you can actually take that gun out from your holster and pull the fucking trigger. You're done. Your shit's done. Anyway, have a good day. Just keeping it real. I need my fucking money. Really. I'm sick of this fucking place. Peace.
Fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, but my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, but my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you. Look, fuck you, fuck the plane you flew in on, fuck them shoes, fuck the socks with the bell on it, fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent, fuck them cheap ass cigars, fuck your yuck mouth teeth, fuck your hairpiece, fuck your chocolate, fuck Guy Ritchie, fuck Prince William, fuck the Queen. This is America, but my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room, and if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Peace.